So, I've played my fair share of Darkest Dungeon in the past, but I've never actually completed the game. I think my Steam just said I had 60 hours or so played in total since the game came out. It's been a little while though since I last played it, and I think it's time to jump back into it. Now, just for introduction's sake, let's watch the intro cinematic.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Here we are, one of the best introductions to a game, for sure. Now, one of the big appeals of this game is the fact that there's a narrator guiding you every step along the way. It's amazing. All of his lines are amazing. I kind of want the man to narrate my life, okay? For when it comes to, like, best voice, it's probably a toss-up between this narrator and Morgan Freeman, okay? Both of those people could narrate every move. This is basically what my inner voice sounds like, okay? Anyways, I do have a couple of playthroughs, but as you can see, it's been a little while. 2017, 2018. I don't really remember a whole lot of these. So we're gonna start up a new one. Do we go with all expansions? I remember I played with the Crimson Court once upon a time, and I really didn't like it very much. Like, it was okay, but it was really frustrating. Should I turn the Crimson Court off? Like, I didn't really, like, you basically had to go to the Crimson Court and then go back and go there again and back and blah, blah, blah. It got really tedious. Feel free to leave it off, Lowko. It's totally fine. Turn it off. Okay, okay. Color of Madness adds a new Farmstead region, which contains new quests, new monsters, and new... Okay, also activates 4 new district buildings in town. I'm kind of thinking about just playing the base game, but with, like, the extra classes. And I guess districts as well. So, like I said, I've spent a lot of time in this game, but I've never actually gotten to the end. And I don't even know what happens at the end. I know the Crimson Court probably adds, like, another, like, 50 hours or something, and I don't know about Color of Madness, but it will probably be similar. Color of Madness is pretty cool. Lowko, I recommend you have the faster combat and faster walking mods to make the game a little quicker. Oh, okay, that will be a good idea. Yeah, we can definitely install that. Wait, so hold up. Do I need to install a mod? I think I probably have to do that elsewhere, right? I'm assuming you have to do that in Steam. Is that in the Steam Workshop? Oh yeah, we should definitely have a look at that before we get started, because I don't like changing it when we get back into it. Oh, would you look at that? People make custom classes? Yeah, good call. Thank you for the reminder. I didn't even realize that there was a Steam Workshop for this. So most popular over 3 months. Giant Dead Leper? Oh, wow. More hallway variations? Very nice. Anyway, so the ones you recommend were... faster. I don't really want to add new classes, if I'm being honest with you, because I don't even really know some of the classes in the game as it is. They weren't there when I originally spent most of my time. Faster walking. Faster walking, okay. Increases walking speed. Yeah, so basically we're gonna go into dungeons and then we need to like fight, and there's a lot of walking and a lot of fighting, and sometimes it takes forever. So if you recommend me to play with this, that might not be a bad idea. Okay, let's subscribe to that. And then faster combat. Faster combat is a must. Alright. Lowko, there's also an anti-grind mod. It helps you if you really want to finish the game. I can have a look. If there's any you recommend, I mean, we should probably have a look at them right now rather than later. There's no anti-grind. Maybe there's a space? Oh, anti-grind. Not as many districts? Nah, I think that's fine. Lowko, do the waifu skin one? No, I don't... I don't know about that one. Just trying to see if maybe there's a another one that seems cool. There's a faster combat mode built in, but a mod is probably faster. Okay. Yeah, maybe they've added a lot of the things for the mods over time. I don't want to like change my game up too much though. Faster combat text? Is that a good idea? Speeds up combat text, pop-ups, damage. I think I probably already have that, to be honest, though, with the faster combat one. Lowko, get the Thomas the Train mod. I don't know about the Thomas the Train mod, guys. Alright, so I'm assuming I will probably have to restart the game. I'm just kind of curious as far as, like, all time most subscribed goes. Stacking inventory. Hate that firewood and quest item don't stack. Many do, and this mod will make them do so. Oh yeah, I remember that frustration. I forgot about that frustration. But this is like this makes the game a little bit easier though. It's pretty cool that people like come up with entire new classes. The sexy skin for the sanitarium. Really? Abby, sexy skin. Amazing. People really do put in a lot of effort, right? Okay, no, I'm just gonna go faster combat and faster walking then. I'm assuming I have to restart the game if I want to, like, make sure that these things are enabled. So let me just go ahead and do so. No, I don't think the sexy skin one is a must-have, guys. I'm really not sure if a nude mod will help us out a whole lot. No, yeah, exactly. Like, some of these are completely new games, I suppose, and I don't think we really need to do that. Okay, so here we go. Ruin has come to my family. Or something like that. Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation. Quests will fail or must be abandoned. Heroes will die and then they die to stay dead. Progress auto-saves constantly, so actions are permanent. The game expects a lot out of you. How far will you push your adventures? How much are you willing to risk in your quest to restore the hamlet? What will you sacrifice to save the life of your favorite hero? Man, I'm turning into a rap god. Anyways, can I see if my mods are enabled? Is that something I can check out over here? I don't know. I don't see it over here, but these are DLCs. So So I'm going to turn off Crimson Court. I'm going to turn off the Color of Madness. We are going to run with the districts. They're pretty cool. Oh, wait. They're behind my... Oh, yeah. They're right next to my saves. Ah, I see. Okay. Select the campaign difficulty. Radiant campaigns will still be challenging, are adjusted to be faster and more forgiving than normal, suggested for your first darkest dungeon experience. Normal campaigns are the original settings for the game. While there is no time limit to win, the campaign will be longer and more challenging than Radiant. I think darkest is the OG setting, right? Yeah. Okay. So, faster walking and faster combat are on. Great. Did I not give it a name? It's... it's literally just called Darkest.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside. Leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places.
God, the narrator is amazing.
There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road. And on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Oof. Oof. We will find our redemption. I'm gonna lower the volume just a tad on my end, though, because it is kind of blasting out my ears, which I don't really mind, but, you know, I prefer having my ears for longer than just, like, the next couple of months. Yeah, I know, right? You just have to see this introduction and you're ready to install the game once again yourself. All right. With the stagecoach or coach destroyed and the caretaker gone, you will have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. Alrighty, guys. Map navigation. To move forth, click on the other room in the map display. This will take you to the connecting hallway. Right. So we have a map over here and we can go from room to room. Oh yeah, dude, we're way quicker. Look at that.
Yeah, darkest
Woo.
dungeon again. D.
What's going on? Mr. Decanus Artifacts. Let me adjust the notification pop-up location a little bit, and let me also move my sellout section down towards probably a more appropriate spot. There we go. It's pretty cool that there are mods available though for this game. I do like that. I might move them to a different location here in a little bit, but I guess for now this will do. Actually, may as well sort it out properly right now, huh? I could probably turn off my little fade right here at the bottom. And then we'll move me over here. Hey guys, I'll be hanging out in this corner. And then I think we're gonna switch it over to that one right over there. Doing it live, baby. Doing it live. I don't really remember if there were like certain UI elements that I really need that I might be blocking right now, so I might be moving a couple of these things in a second. Okay. All right, there we go. Seems good. Seems good.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
While in the hallway, press D to move forward, A to move back. If you prefer the mouse, you can click. Clicker. Clicking? No. Clicking is illegal. Oh yeah, dude, we're way faster now.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Alright, so combat is turn-based. I know this, but I'll just read it for you guys in case you're unfamiliar with the game. On your hero's turn, click a skill icon and then click on the highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because the hero needs to be standing in a different spot or has no valid target. So the highwayman. So I can have up to 4 dudes, right? So you can see... Oh, shit. Why is my mouse not showing up in the right location? It's not in the correct resolution, is it? Okay, how's that? It's still not in the correct location? Ah, yeah. Okay, I'll restart after we get to the hamlet. Yeah, we can basically see in what location we can use certain skills. There we go. So I have 2 dudes for now. We bleed. Great first attack, man. It's gotta set an example.
A faint hope blossoms.
So each item, if you take it, will occupy space in your inventory. Mouse over items to show details about them. This works in your inventory too. So this is my little inventory over here. Oh yeah, the walking faster will make a difference. While exploring, you oftentimes find interactive objects. Click or press W to investigate. Someone left valuables.
Unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
So some of these shots can attack, or can hit multiple targets, which is pretty nice. I really felt like playing this game again now, yeah. I wasn't entirely sure, but then I let Twitch chat vote on what game we should play next, and a lot of people seem to vote for this one. I don't know if we're gonna finish it this time around, if we're gonna make it all the way onto the end, but it's nice and... nice and fun. I do enjoy it. We're gonna definitely rename our characters, by the way, in just a second. And I know there's a Darkest Dungeon 2 planned as well, for I believe, like, sometime... I don't know. Sometime in the future. I don't think there's a release date for it yet, but there will be a Darkest Dungeon 2.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Unless inordinate insanguination? We'll just all pretend that we know what that means. So the corpse is now blocking my way here, which is pretty annoying, because it means I can't hit him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Damn. Oh. Alright. After you complete the requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Or just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. I do want to open this little... Oh.
New subscriber detected.
Nice.
Ooh.
What's going on, Mr. Maynard? How are you doing, buddy? Welcome. Have you played the Dankest Dungeon? Alright, so we made it back to town. Wait, you should leave these two with their original names? I don't want to do that, though, if I'm being honest with you. Off guard and quick draw. Okay. You have finished it? And the Crimson Court? Nice.
Such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now. And you are bound to them.
Thank you, man. Okay, so just because my mouse apparently is showing up in a different spot than where you guys see it, I don't really know why. I'm gonna go ahead and exit to desktop real quick and restart it, because I think that will probably solve that problem. Darkest Dungeon has been confirmed. No release date, though. By the way, on Steam, I saw DLC with Darkest Dungeon PvP. Yeah, I saw that they apparently are getting a thing. Look, it shows it right here on Steam. We weren't joking. The Butcher's Circus DLC is coming in May. Play intense PvP arena battles against your friends and enemies. That's pretty cool. So apparently they're adding PvP to this game. All tabbing in and out would have worked. Oh. Welp. Okay, so I think we're finally truly ready to go. I don't know why I called it darkest, but I don't think I can change it anymore. Alrighty.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
I don't actually know what is actually under the manor, I suppose, and what we're actually trying to kill and what we're trying to like shut down. Alright, here we go. The blur is back. I don't know where I'm supposed to be putting all of my sellout sections, man. I think it should be on the other side, guys. I know this entire screen over here is at some point gonna like fill up with more heroes though as we go through this game. You know what? I'm gonna move it again to the right. Because I don't think it's gonna block anything critical over in town. And then it's probably also not gonna block anything critical when we're actually out. What about in the middle of the screen, Lowko? I might want to even make 2 scenes. So we have one scene for like when we're in town and then one... Well, I'm kind of lazy. Alrighty. Can you see my mouse? My mouse is not in the right spot though. And my screen is also a little bit blurry. Why is it... Like, I'm currently hovering over the thing. It is for some reason not full screen. I guess I can make it 1080p and just play in a window instead. That might be easier. That's a little bit weird. It's a bug from the game? Okay. So I can't play at 2560 by 1440p. Fair enough. One more restart, guys. Then I think we're ready to go. Yeah, I remember this being a thing as well. Back in the day. I'm now playing on a little window. Which I think should probably be fine.
New subscriber detected.
Yo, stop up.
3-month hype. Cheers from Arizona.
Like the iced tea?
Ruin has come.
We have that in our fridge right now, Thupwup. What's going on, King Jaceman? How are you doing today?
The poor caretaker.
There we go.
Standing duties here have affected him.
Okay, so first order of business. We need to rename our characters. Obviously, right? Obviously. I'm thinking about renaming my characters. Not so much after people in the chat. Not so much after, like, StarCraft 2 characters. But I was thinking about naming them after StarCraft 2 units. But what about we just start with a guy called Zerkling? Zerkling and Baneling. I'll be honest with you, they're most likely gonna die anyway. So we have a lot of units to go through, is what I'm trying to say. This guy is kind of like a zealot, sure. So, his name is now Zealot. +2 speed if the torch is above 75. Plus 10% damage if torch is above 75. In town, will only pray for stress relief. He's prone to stealing items. And he gets -4 speed on the first round and -5 dodge on the first round. Okay. So he's got Smite, he's got Zealous Accusation, Stunning Blow, and what's it called? Bulwark of Faith? Sure. Then this one over here is our Highwayman. Honestly, guys, I think... You know what? I think this is gonna be... No. His name is not gonna be... It's gonna be Marauder. And then, obviously, this is gonna be a Marine, right? Come on. Marina Marauder. The match made in heaven. We just need to get ourselves a Medivac, a siege tank, a Widow Mine, and Liberators. Then Ghosts. Then we have the whole party complete. Alright, so, Marine. He's Heart Noggin. That means he's got plus 15% stun, plus 2% speed, plus 4% speed in the first round. He's not allowed to gamble in town because he's a known cheat. Alright. So his preferred position is in the middle. Cool. Alright, so there's a lot of places we can check out.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Okay, so you need to recruit all of the heroes to fill out a party of 4. Drag and drop them into your roster. So this is like the place where I can get started and where I can, you know, recruit new people, which I've got a feeling we may very well need to do. So, in order to fill a full party,
better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield.
We need to make sure we hire all 4 of them. While you're here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading the Stagecoach network. This will increase the number of heroes available here in the future. Cool.
Hello, boy. Thanks for your awesome streams and YouTube video.
Hey, thank you, Lear. Appreciate it. So, I don't remember the game giving us hints on what we should be upgrading first. But I do recall that upgrading these early on is a pretty good idea. So, upgrading the Stagecoach increases the available heroes for hire each week or increases your roster size. So, I have some heirlooms over here on the bottom. Portraits, deeds, crests, and busts. Increases the size of the hero roster. And I remember at some point you would get like... Ah, right, yeah. You can get like experienced recruits, which was super valuable. Okay, we'll go with that one.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Alright. So Hero Barracks increases the size of the roster to 13. Honestly, I can have 10 people so far, so I don't think I need to go ahead and do so. Next up, there's a graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
There isn't much more to do in town right now. It's time to embark on a quest. Click on the embark button at the bottom of the screen. Ho, 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 game. I wasn't done yet.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So this is kind of like what we're trying to do. Yeah. So these are like enemies we need to kill. The Ancestor's Path. Defeat the Brigand 8-pounder, 16-pounder, 12-pounders. These are like bosses, if I'm not mistaken. Wizened Hag, Witch. And then eventually we can go with like a fully decked out party into what is called the Darkest Dungeon. Succeed in your first assault in the Darkest Dungeon, second assault, third assault. And then apparently there's an epilogue after that too. Yeah, it's like a list of cinematics and you know, highlights, I suppose. Then there is a Nomad Wagon.
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Heavy Boots and Critical Dice. Jester only. Alright. Well, speaking of my people, though, we do need to give them some names. I guess we can go with StarCraft 1 names as well, right? I mean, she's not really a Medivac. We can call her a medic, for sure. She's medic. She's got to be medic. Ah, medic! Sorry. So she's a meditator. Improved stress reduction while meditating. And camping. Plus 10% range damage skills. Bears the crushing guilt of deeds, real and imagined. She also has a weak grip on life. Okay. And then we have a Plague Doctor, who's like kind of like the support of the team, if I recall correctly. Noxious Blast, Plague Grenade, Incision, Disorienting Blast. I mean, we're kind of going with a Terran theme so far. This would either be a Raven or a Science Vessel, I think. This is the OG team, okay? Raven or Science Vessel? Which one do we go with? Vulture? Nah, this is not a Vulture. This guy does plaguing and stuff, you know? Okay, okay. I see more people saying Raven. We'll go with Raven then. Cool. Alright, guys. So here's the OG team. They're ready to go. Complete more quests for the Sanitarium, the Guild, and the Abbey. Okay, there's also a blacksmith, but I can't do anything there right now.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Alright, so quests and parties. This is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Click on the quest to see their details, drag heroes into slots at the bottom of the screen to form your party in the default party order. Alright. The usual suspects. Okay. I should call it Science Vessel because it has a skill called Plague. Plague! God, Plague! God! Okay. Test yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures... Okay, yeah. So, over here in the top is the darkest dungeon. But, that's a very tricky one. So there's Ruins, Warrens, Welt, and Cove. And I think with, like, the DLCs, you get, like, 2 additional zones here. But I've turned those off. Okay, so test yourself in the mad realm of the fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over. But don't delve too far. Explore 90% of the rooms. Gold greases palms, builds empires, and investigates murder. Alright, so we win as long as we explore 90% of the rooms.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Blood. You want to take different supplies depending on what region you are going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences. But always bring some food and torches. For your first quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. Okay. 8 food. And 4 torches. Alright, I'll believe that the developers of the game know what I'm looking for. No, I did get the class DLCs, but I just did not get the content DLCs, I suppose is what we call them. You know what? We'll just go with only the sellout bar. Sellout bar, can you take the wheel? That'd be great. We'll move you over here. There we go. Alrighty. This is an old clip. I remember this clip, yeah. This is one the last time I played Darkest Dungeon, I think. Which is 3 years ago. Someone in the chat said, Lowko, turn down the setting called for what? Turn down for what in the settings, the game will run better. For what? For what? So here I am, looking for a setting to turn down for what? This is when I was a lot more innocent on stream, apparently. Wow, did I just fold? I was so young and so fragile and you guys abused my innocence. You happy, Twitch chat? Are you happy now? Okay. So, here we are. Oh, we need to set a destination. I was only 24 at the time, man. Okay, so here's the issue. There's 2 bars in this game. The top one is the health bar, the bottom one is the stress bar. Health is cool. Health is, you know, obviously if they reach 0, they will die. And by the way, there's no save scumming in this game. Like in this game, there is just no save scumming. Like you get absolutely wrecked if you lose a character. It also means though that I have to be very careful with what I'm like trying to do around here. The issue is when the stress bar fills up, it's much harder to actually make it go down. Because you basically have to, like, de-stress them in town and all that, which is kind of annoying. They start absolutely freaking out when their stress goes up to the max. Okay.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, HP gets refilled every time you finish, like, one of these little dungeon runs. But the problem is that stress does not. Okay, so we have Open Vein. He can cast that from the first 3 positions, so the front 3 positions. 2 points, 3 rounds. Okay. He's got Pistol Shot. Plus 25% damage versus Marked. I don't know if I can mark right now. And then there's Grape Shot Blast. Accuracy of 75%, 50% damage. This one's probably better, to be honest.
Be gone, fiend.
There we go. Usually splash damage in this game seems to kind of suck, if I recall correctly. Noxious Blast. What's this do? 5 points per round for 3 rounds. And then Incision as well. Okay, so we can use that too. That's probably better. Oh, wait. Obviously, it's a skeleton, so it won't bleed, right? Yeah. So she's just gonna be healing us, because she's medic. Yeah, I know Splash can be good, but... So I've got Smite. And I've got Stunning Blow. How does that work again?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And unlock Strongbox. A long-forgotten Strongbox sits at the cold stone floor. Its contents unknown. Oh, right. You can use items, right? To drag in a correct item. Yeah, I should probably bring some of those items as well. Okay, so yeah, now we have a scan up ahead. So we know there's an obstacle and a battle before we reach the next room. Yeah, I will actually keep the Darkest Dungeon Wikipedia thingamajig open so I can know what to, like, put into the different things. Because it's kind of a pain in the butt if you don't. So for these things, you need a shovel, right?
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
So there is literally a character called a Hellion now?
Without
pretty
tools
funny.
of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
The light is fading. The current torch level greatly affects many mechanics in the game. The darker it gets, the harder things get, but the better the rewards. Yeah. So I can basically make them feel better by, like, using light. Wait, did I not? Oh, I didn't use the item? Oh, shit, I thought I did. Okay. I clicked the shovel, but I guess I didn't use it the way it was intended, huh? Good start, guys. How much health do these guys have? 8? I don't know how much damage this does, to be honest. Probably not that much. Oh, I thought they had 8 life. Oh, no, 10. I can show him the piece of paper, too. So she has also a single heal. So that's pretty nice. Oh, no. This is already going great, guys.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Damn. Oh. Die.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So this one... Wait, this one deals bonus damage to skeletons? How would you know that? It doesn't say that. Oh no, Smite does. Yeah, someone said show him the piece of paper, that one deals bonus damage, but that's not Smite.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, can we go back to the OG positioning? There we go. Alright. So that was only one room. Battle room. With Curio? Oh, Curio is like the... Okay, we'll just go there. Treasure sounds better than Curio, right? The pack contains loot. Got a key and a crest. Okay, the crests are very helpful. Get wrecked. So sometimes you can stun them if your lights are high enough so they get surprised. I don't know which one is best over there for this one. So they don't bleed, right? Because they're skeletons. Stun. Stun seems good. Yeah. She didn't get stunned though. Oh, these are not skeletons, I suppose, right? They seem to have some sort of flesh. Yeah. So already, look at this. This guy's already freaking out right now. We're just getting started.
Sedated.
Yeah, the gun really doesn't seem to hit very often.
Press this advantage. Give them
Show
no
them
quarter.
no quarter. Oh, give them no quarter? Alright, fair. Okay, yeah, so you can see healing is not really much of a problem at this point. So Grape Shot Blast, 75% accuracy, but it's already doing like nothing for me. So she can bleed, right? Yeah. Oh, the push. Oh, I remember that stupid push.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Easy game, guys. Easy.
These nightmarish creatures can be
Can be
felled.
felled.
They
They
can
can
be
be
beaten.
Minus 20% chance party surprised. Okay, yeah, so I can give these dudes items as well. Yeah, there we go. Minus 1 speed,
Donation
though.
accepted.
Yo!
Thanks for the dope stream, man.
Hey, Dean, thank you so much for the 20 euro tip. That's very generous of you, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. I think speed had to do with, like, the order of when they can go or something like that. So he probably will go last. He's a slow marauder boy, man. He's got concussive shells and stuff. Hey, thanks, Dean. Okay. Wait, is this a new thing? It now shows a little question mark underneath. Maybe it will now, in the future, show me if that's a good item to use. That would be nice. That would be really nice. Oh, that's a new thing? Oh, that's great. I remember I had to, like,
New
freaking
subscriber
shovel my Wikipedia
11
page.
down, 6 to go. Moo ah ha ha.
Thank you very much, Budulus. No need for the wiki anymore, boys. Well, just the one time, I guess. So, the torch always gives a flat amount, right? Doesn't it? I think it's always 25 for every torch. There's a trap. 90% disarm. Alright, empty room up ahead. Just a backpack. Wow. I got tons of food. Oh yeah, right, we can also eat food. I forgot about that. Go ahead, eat. It's super dark though. The game told me that 4 torches or 8 torches would be enough. Haha.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Wait, did I not do it right again? What? I dragged in the thing and I clicked. You had to click the shovel? When heroes can't take the stress anymore, they can become afflicted. This manifests in different behaviors and stat changes. Afflictions last until you send them to the treatment in town. Unless you can reduce their stress to 0 during this mission. Yeah, that's gonna work. I'm sure that will work. Okay. Hit, please. Thank you. Lowko reload. There's no reloading in this game, my man. No reloading at all.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
We're fighting without light, guys, but that's totally on purpose because this will give us more resources. You get more reward when you fight without light. It's great. Who needs light anyway?
Executed with impunity.
You make a better patient than a surgeon. Yo, my whole team is already freaking out, guys.
A devastating blow.
Didn't see that coming now, did you? Good. Just the one guy. Don't freak out, everyone. Stay calm. Stay calm. You can't hit him? What's this? Torch plus 24? Oh. Amazing. We have light again, team. Okay, just shoot him down. There it is. Easy game, guys.
Foolish horrors.
Brought low and driven into the mud. Amazing. I want to open this chest, though. But I don't have an item for it. Just dig in with your hands. It's trapped. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. What a great first dungeon, guys. Flawless execution. No mistakes were made whatsoever. I don't even know what I could improve upon, honestly. Hard skinned. Plus 10%. Okay. This guy is now an intense craving for alcohol. Okay. And medic is now fragile. Oh, no. It's not great to have a medic that's fragile, huh? Minus 100% food consumed if stress is above 50. A 0 death run, guys.
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Oh no. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. Raven thinks I care about him enough to treat him. Fascinating. Golden Glory await, count me in. Okay, yeah, so you can see the level right here of my team. There's a Hellion, an Occultist, and a Vestal.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
I remember the Hellion is a very good class. Minus 15% stress versus Unholy, plus 15% damage. That's actually really nice. Alright. Well, what are we gonna call Hellion? It deals splash damage? Duh. Duh. Firebet? No, guys. Come on, it wasn't that hard. Doesn't it deal splash damage? Oh yeah, it does. Breakthrough, but I don't have that one. Oh, that's okay. Welcome Hellion to the party. Occultist.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Alright, so Abyssal Artillery, Sacrificial Stab, Weird Reconstruction. So it heals between 0 and 13. Between 0 and 13? It's kind of a lot. I guess we're naming them all after Terran units for now. I don't actually mind that. Yeah, so this one is a pain because it bleeds my heroes as well. This one can be Medivac. Actually, no, we have another medic that we're gonna get. This guy's name, it's only 60% Lowko. Right. What are we gonna call this guy? Science Vessel? We already have Raven. Okay, Science Vessel, welcome to the team.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Well, she has to be Medivac, right? Medivac? No, Lowko. Medivac. Alrighty. So, new team members are here. So we have two different things now that unlocked. We have a tavern and an abbey.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Curtained rooms? Does anyone know what that means? Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities in the taverns and abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiments to find the best activity for each hero depending on their quirks. Commit a hero to an activity, locks them in that activity until the next week. Right. So, this guy is God-fearing, so he will only pray for stress relief. Which means that I can switch on over to the abbey over here and throw him in there.
Have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
Oh no. Wait, so... Oh, right. There's a guy called the Caretaker that sometimes will take up one of those slots, which is really annoying. Now, I can spend money on, like, improving the amount of slots available. Increases stress recovery. The Caretaker is an ass. Always, yes. So there's the Cloister, Peace Through Meditation. There's the Transept right over here, and then the Penance Hall. Since Raven is gonna need to have... Oh, he has an intense craving for alcohol? I don't know if we need to help him out with that. We can spend additional money to, like... You know, help him out a little bit. So apparently flagellation brings absolution. Only through blood will I know absolution. Okay, so he's gonna be locked in there for a while. I kind of want to have Marauder also go in here, though, because he's my highest ranked guy right now. But it would force me to, I think, do this one first and then get one more over here. So that's pretty expensive, but...
icons and dogmatic rituals.
Wait.
For some, a comment against the bloodshed.
Okay, I actually thought it would work differently. I thought that this would unlock the second slot. But that's not the case. And I don't have the resources for that next one right now. Lowko quick reload? No. Okay, so he is a known cheat, so he can gamble. You can drink your cares away at the bar, though. We'll give him 1,000 pocket money. There you go. Enjoy. And then Medic. She can go to the gambling hall. Or we can send her to the brothel for the pleasures of the flesh. What does that mean? A hot bath and a companion to make it warmer, please. 1,500 bucks. Whew. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Sparrow? How are you doing? Lowko, I too have an intense craving for alcohol. I don't know if I should, like... I think I should.
All manner of
Just get it.
diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
You just woke up? It's 5 p.m., Sparrow. There's a survivalist? Okay, okay. You woke up at 5 p.m.? Alrighty. So now all of a sudden there's a couple more dungeons available in the ruins. So there's this one. Oh, these give different rewards. Plague Doctor only. Highwayman only. Sure. Let's go with this one. We'll get an item for the Highwayman. Sure. Marauder, get out of here. We have Hellion. We have Science Vessel. So Science Vessel, can you heal? Yeah, you can heal. That's pretty good. So we kind of want him in the back somewhere. Should we run him as a healer for a bit? Actually, maybe I should bring Marauder as well. He might freak out, but I think it's okay. And now we need to bring one more. Well, I only have Medivac to bring, I suppose. Inferno Paradise. We've been living most of our lives living in the Inferno Paradise. Wait, no, that's not how it works. I could also just bring the 3. Nah. I pulled muscle? Oh, no. She pulled a muscle in the brothel. Hate it when that happens. Wait, no, no, no. Alright, so.
Donation accepted.
Yo!
Pretty expensive brothel.
1,500 bucks. I hope she's having a blast, Andreas. Thank you for the 27 euro donation. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't really know. I also gave them 1,000 bucks to go drinking, which kind of seems like a lot as well, if I'm being honest with you. But I never know exactly how much to take, but last time I didn't have enough, so I think I'm gonna bring 10 torches and 12 food. Should I bring a key? I think I will bring a key. Use to purge evil and restore purity. I already have one of those, though. Lowko will be such a great parent. Wait, what? I'm getting kids? I didn't even know that. Yeah, if I ever have kids, though, I will definitely give them 1,000 bucks when they want to go out, you know? It's like, here, son or daughter. Here's 1,000 bucks. Bandages? Well, we're bringing an occultist, so it might not be a bad idea. A shovel? Yo, you guys want me to just buy the entire store? Sure. Let's see if I can use a shovel this time. That's the real question.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Right-click on a hero's portrait at any time to bring up the detailed panel showing their quirks and resistances. Right, I already did that game. Way ahead of you. So we started off over there. We need to go into 90% of the rooms in order to complete it, so I'll just go south and then go around. Alchemy table. So this is where I'm gonna, like, use the wiki a little bit, okay? I don't really enjoy trial and error in this game. Alchemy table. A partially intact set of experimental things. If I don't cleanse it, I get 50% chance to get blight, which is like a disease kind of thing. 25% for golden gems and 25% nothing. So apparently on this one you need to use either medicinal herbs or a torch to cleanse it. I don't have medicinal herbs, but I do have a torch. Hey.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.